Hey guys, I just finished doing my tarot reading and it was really beautiful, so I figured before I leave I will give you guys a quick tarot reading and see what universe has for you today. So universe, if you could tell my friends what they need to know today for all is good. Please, universe, what do my friends need to know today for all is good. Universe, please. Universe. It takes a while to shuffle, you guys. I'm not really into drawing the cards anymore. I like to see if something falls out for you. Instead, universe will tell things that you want to read. Ooh, slippery. Stubborn. You guys want to go ahead. You really want to know. Oh, there we go. Holy moly, that's a lot of cards. Huh, that's cool. The one that flew onto the ground is the one I got. The Seven of Fire. It's a beautiful, beautiful message, that one. Just about being on your own path. It's just gorgeous. I'll read to you exactly what it says in the book. It's about your personal best, going the distance, perseverance, and nonconformity. I just finished reading this to myself. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I am on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. I like that. That's gorgeous. And then the other four that all came out together was the Messenger of Water, the Five of Water, the Queen of Air, and the Two of Air. Holy moly, really beautiful light cards. This is really good energy. Really good energy. It's gorgeous. I'm just gonna, I'll show you them one by one in the order they would have come out first. The Messenger of Air. She's talking. She's looking that seahorse right in the eye, eh? Did I say Messenger of Air? I meant Messenger of Water. Water is all about emotions. And then you got the Five of Water. And the seahorse is behind her this time. That's beautiful. You see how she's looking up? And then the Queen of Air. It's like the most loving energy. You see how her heart chakra is just lit up. And the owl on her shoulder. Very wise, loving queen. Sending love out to you guys. And then the Two of Air. Absolutely gorgeous. She's balancing. She's balancing. Isn't that gorgeous? Hey? whoever this message is meant for. It could be meant for one. I don't know, but that's a gorgeous message. I just love it. I'm going to read you guys anyway what it says in the book, okay? The messenger of water, romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. How beautiful is that? I need to look for the best in others and honor it, even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attractions stem from self-love and a knowledge that I am a part of all love, which takes many forms, each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There is no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear when I am love, and love flows into me powerfully. Isn't that beautiful? That's a really good message there, guys. You can't be looking outside yourself wondering, like being jealous of other people or angry at other people because maybe your life isn't going so good, and you're looking to others and saying, well, why do they get everything? It's like, you can't. If you're living in that mindset, you'll live that way, right? Like, if you want better, you need to change your mindset. You can't be looking outside because the answers aren't going to be there. You're just going to be miserable. Believe me, take it from my own experience. It doesn't work that way. You need to be truly happy with what you have and grateful with what you have, because you know what? We actually don't need a whole hell of a lot. As long as you have your basic needs met, you should be good, right? Like, everything else is just stuff, and just that's all it is. And the needs are like your basic needs, that you have a roof over your head and food in your belly and you're healthy, and you know, if you have that, you're pretty golden in my book. I don't know. I think that's a thing with not growing up with much. You don't really, I don't know. I know I'm good with just my basic needs, but whatever, that's just me. Some advice, guys. Anyway, 5 of Water is next. Releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotion. And what the 5 of Water says is, I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are a part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me. Wow, hey, this reading is crazy. I make amends to those I have harmed when emotion was coloring my perceptions. I surrender any resentments to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. Do I have to say anything on that? Like, that's crazy. Okay? It's up to you guys. It's in your hands. The Queen of Air is setting healthy boundaries, having a strong self-esteem, making calculated and shrewd decisions, clear communication, well-organized, or a wordsmith. And she says, I have clarity of purpose. My intentions are in alignment with my understanding. There is always a strategy in this game called life. Can I let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with myself and others? Can you? Be honest. Brutally honest. The 2 of Air is stalemate, uncertainty, considering options. Time to take a break, to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time, and remain in a peaceful state of mind. Well, this reading is straightforward. You need to let go of some things. You need to try to live in the moment and be grateful for everything that you have, like the good and the bad. You can't have one without the other. It's just the way it is. It's just what you choose to focus on, right? Like, if you want to be miserable, then be miserable. That's your choice, right? Like, all the power to you, sisters and brothers, but I tell you from experience, and when I make the choice to live positive and to change my thoughts, because you can change your thoughts, you know, you really can. Like when you're scared, like look at me last night. I was kind of terrified when I was going to sleep here, thinking of all the terrible things that could happen, and you know, seriously thinking about how I could write a book about this, you know, like, you know, because it was pretty trippy. But you know what I did is I started thinking about my blessings, and I said actually, you know, like a prayer, and you know, like just started thinking happy thoughts. And that was the last thing I remember as I drifted into sleep. It was the only way I could get to sleep. I thought happy thoughts, you know. And it's about being present, like to actually be present, to stop worrying about the things that are out of your control. Are just that, they're out of your control. Worrying about them is not going to make it any better. It's not going to solve the problem. All it does is compound all these negative emotions, which is just like draining to the soul and draining to you physically and all the way around, emotionally, spiritually. um, you know, it's no way to live. There's so much more to be grateful for on this planet and in this day. And yeah, I hope the best for you guys. Like I really hope that you can find a way to be present. You know, like you can't change anything. Okay, everything that's happened in the past has happened, and there's a reason there. You know, or there's a lesson there. There's a Just accept it. We need to accept it. Accept it. Look for the lessons. Look for the lessons, and wait for your blessings and your abundance, and focus on abundance, focus on blessings, and it will all start coming back to you, my friends. But you really need to feel it energetically. You can't just say it and still be miserable on the inside and expect things to change. It doesn't happen like that. But don't expect it to happen overnight either. It doesn't happen overnight. It took a long time for me, a lot of practice, like personally, to get to that point, because like it was a daily thing. And I would go, you know, I would be good, and then I would, you know, it was back and forth until it was like now it's daily, every day. Like I practice my meditation, I do my breathing, and you know, I tell you, these things, these strategies, they work. That's all I can say is they work, because I'm pretty happy. I'm a grateful girl, and life's good, you know, life's great. And I await abundance for you, my friends. I await abundance for me, and we are living in just that, okay? We're blessed. We're all blessed. Peace, my friends.